the woman has to like the guy more than the guy likes the woman. And the reason for that is because it's a multivariate analysis. But the reason why is because women have more options now than ever before. So the only way that you're going to keep a woman loyal to you and want to be with you and not look the other way for another guy is she has to be constantly chasing your validation, not the other way around. And I think this is even more important in 2023 with the emergence of dating apps, social media, etc. Women have so many options, so many distractions, so many opportunities given to them by men all the time that if she's not chasing your validation, she's going to be chasing someone else's validation. And that's the worst thing that can happen to you as a guy. You never want to be first place, because what I've realized is that women can't serve two masters. They have to be with, they're going to give their all to the best guy that they like. You know what I mean? When most women want to be with just one guy that checks all the boxes, you need to be that guy. So that's why I heavily believe that women need to like the guy more than the guy likes her. Because when a woman likes the guy more, she's satisfied. She's like, this is the best man that I can get. She's in her feminine. She's happy. She's more submissive. She won't do any, BS and embarrass herself in the guy. But when it's the other way around and the guy pedestalizes the woman starts to think she's better than him. And when women think that they're better than their man, they end up turning into terrible people, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I see that for today. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyone disagree with that? Damn. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Good panel. They agree. I see you over there. You're like rubbing your eyebrow and stuff. You have something to say? Go ahead, Miss Hollywood.
I feel like you love to speak for women, but women don't necessarily chase one guy either. I feel like maybe sexually we'll be with one guy, but we love attention. We love to go out. If we met someone better than you, then we'd just be with them too. Like.
So you want multiple niggas?
I mean, every girl does, even if you guys don't want to admit it. Like, you love having guys in your phone, even if you're not responding to them.
I disagree with
Yeah,
that.
No, you're correct. You're correct. Women do you do realize what you just said proves my point even further, right?
Yep.
How?
Yeah.
Like, you literally just proved my point even further, even more so.
I just don't think that we have loyalty to one guy.
Yeah, because my argument is that
triggered my trap card.
Since women have so many options, right? The only way that you're going to be able to keep that abundance in check is she needs to be chasing you and not all the other guys, but she's only going to feel that if she thinks she has the best option. The only time I've realized that women talk to multiple guys at the same time or hooking up with multiple guys at the same time, typically each guy fulfills something but can't fulfill everything. I'll give you an example. You might have a guy that's good looking but a bum. She's having sex with that guy. Then she has another guy that has money but he's a loser.
Right.
He's taking her on expensive dates and she's not necessarily hooking up with him as much. Then she has another guy who just funny and nice to be around, and she can talk to him. So like, women put men in compartmentalized roles most of the time because most guys don't have every single trait in one dude. However, if a girl can find a guy that has all these traits in one dude, she would much prefer to be with that individual. That's my point.
Well, for myself, I disagree.
You like to date multiple guys at the same time, personally?
I would rather, because I always feel like there's something better out there, just like what he was saying. Like, you might meet someone that checks all your boxes and you like their traits, but then if someone else came around the corner.
Okay. I mean, that might be your particular belief system, but I would argue most women would prefer to be with just one guy that has all the traits versus being with three guys that had some of the traits.
So you like multiple dicks. Got it. That's what
I
mean, hey, and that might be, and that's fine. We're not trying to shame you or whatever. I'm just saying most women would prefer to give sexual access to just one guy that checks off most, if not all the boxes, versus having sex with three guys that check some of the boxes. That's what I'm saying. In general.
Yeah.
Some girls like to have multiple sex partners,
but you're talking about women like, I don't know if I would cuff because they're not going to check all of these boxes and they can't like fully satisfy me is what you're saying. But women.
No, it's actually the opposite. The things that women provide are very easy to find.
Yeah. But you wouldn't cuff one because
men are satisfied with women way easier than women are satisfied with men.
So you wouldn't cuff because you feel like
merch.
It's because you do.
There's many other women that can do the same thing.
It's because there's an abundance of women that fulfill the same exact things you fulfill that men are going to want to have sex with other women. But men are easy to please, though. So the barrier to success is very low.
But you don't think women are easy to please?
No, not at all.
So a woman just needs a man that has a good job, you think.
Who's pickier, men or women in general?
But we're all sitting here with different answers saying mind, body, soul, and all of these things. Like, a man has to be emotionally attuned. He has to be financially stable. Like, that's really it.
Not really. Women require. Yeah. Who do you think is the pickier sex, men or women?
If a man sat with any of us and started talking about his feelings and his emotions and it connected with us, that's really all it would take.
You said if.
Yeah, keyword if.
You.
Yeah, and here's the other thing too that women like to always conveniently forget.
I think
That's assuming the guy comes in, sits down, is attractive, doesn't smell bad, isn't awkward.
But I
in the
know
way
a
he
lot of
speaks.
beautiful girls that are with men that look like Shrek.
Okay, they might have some money, they might have some status, they might have men have to
Have
bring
a
something
couple
to the
things.
table to be with an attractive woman.
Shut the fresh.
And a woman, yeah, okay.
But women don't necessarily have to bring anything to the table besides being pretty to be with a man.
But didn't you guys say that you had to be an asset?
What do you mean? No, yeah, to keep the guy around typically.
To retain, yeah.
To retain.
Okay, but not to pull in.
No.
Yeah, but
Okay.
yeah, I mean, a girl can be
Got it.
absolutely
But then,
retarded and get
once
a guy.
again, like,
Okay,
assuming
guys,
that a
let's go
woman
to
wants be
Clip
cut.
Channel. Yep.
We're going to clips. All right, guys, real quick, come on over to Fresh Fit Clips. This is where we're going to continue the stream. So come on over right now, guys. Come on, and we can continue this discussion. Sorry, you were saying something, Hollywood?
I was just
You were
saying,
saying
once
something.
again, assuming that the woman wants to be cuffed. Like,
I would argue most women prefer to be in a long-term relationship if they can.
I disagree. I think women want money. I think women want to make their own money and they want to travel. They want to be seen on Instagram doing their shit, like having a good life, hotel. Like, yeah, they want their life. They don't want a man to sit next to them and be like, girl, why are you taking a photo right now? Girls want to be free.
Do you think women would prefer to be single or have a relationship? You're trying to say you're going to be single?
I
Prefer to be
mean,
single?
either way, but we'll definitely have some. If we're fully happy, we have like our whole roster. I would say, like, we got a little roster.
I disagree with that.
Yeah, I do.
Female
Charlie.
fulfillment
I don't
typically
know.
comes from having a family with children and a man, a stable relationship.
Historically, but we are in a different era now.
Oh, Mike.
Oh, y'all different now.
We're in a different era. I think we've come
Well,
a
you know,
long way
because
since
you're still
hunter-gatherer and natural
21. By the
selection.
time you start hitting to that clock of 25, 26, you say, okay, I gotta have a kid, and you know, at this age, it's probably possible. She probably just want to have fun right now.
Right.
But you know, typically, I think women from the time they hit like 18, they all they think about is family and husband and all of that stuff. But we're in the new era. You know, COVID didn't help much. COVID got
Feels like
everybody
the
fucked up.
tech.
You know, but when you hit that 25, 26, you just change your mindset, definitely.
Let me ask you something. Do you want a man that's taller than you?
Yeah.
Do you want a man that's stronger than you physically?
I guess, yeah.
I mean, you'd want him to bench more than you, I would assume.
Are we
right?
talking about like a husband? Like this is like the man, or
a
can one
male
of them
that
be
you're,
taller than
we
me?
can
One of
even
them
make it a
be
guy that you're
stronger
hooking
than
up
me?
with, or yeah, the guy that you want to take somewhat seriously. Would you prefer him to be taller than you, stronger than you,
Yeah.
make more money than you,
Yeah.
a leader?
Yeah.
Okay, well, all those traits that you just mentioned have been instilled in you for like a millennia. But why don't you go ahead and just get with a guy your height, your same level of strength, long hair, looks like a girl. Hey, it's 2023. Why don't we just go ahead and get a guy that's more feminine?
Wait, I'm confused what you're saying. If I'm attracted to a guy like that, then
What I'm trying
because
to say,
it's a new.
you don't see what I did there.
I think it's because
You're trying to say it's
no,
a new
I do,
era.
I do. I think
You're
it's
trying to say
because
it's a new
my-
time, but the things
I
you're
know,
attracted to have
but-
been around
but
since
I think-
forever.
I think it's because my generation is extremely adaptable because tech and everything. And I think that growing up, we did watch Disney. We like grew up with the Disney princesses. So we still have a conventional idea of what's attractive. But I think a lot of it is changing with TikTok and like, yeah.
Not really. Women are still attracted to the same men, and I would
But
argue
women
that they're
still
even
love
more
feminine
selective.
men.
Huh?
That's a new thing. Women love feminine men.
Oh,
with,
really?
like- yeah.
Are you with a feminine guy right now?
But you can see like a guy with
But
longer
I
hair,
get what you're
piercings,
saying.
or a little
no
something.
sassy man. I'm sorry.
I got what you're saying. Just I
like
think-
nail polish.
No.
No.
I think
No.
she might just want to say that maybe right
Shout out to
now,
Drake.
like
Drake.
people they want special, like girls.
Yeah.
We want ourselves to be special, but we want special guy too. We don't always want a guy that got a big mansion, got several
Yeah.
foreign wives, and get 10 baby mamas maybe, and then
She's a trap
spending money
star.
for me, but we don't.
Okay.
Sometimes we don't like a guy maybe or maybe he's loyal but
That's
he's
a lie. Everything you just said is a lie.
yeah, but we don't. No, we might want that, but
You do.
sometimes. Yeah, I do. Of course, I do.
So you just
You want a
contradicted yourself.
girl. You want a girl with a wet pussy.
What?
You want a girl with a big boobs and big booty.
Yeah, big
Long
booty.
Yeah, you do. You do the
Not
same.
you though, right?
But you say traditional. Traditional wife should be cooking at home,
Traditional.
taking care
But
of
then
your
I
kids.
think the problem
But-
is also that men run with the idea of natural selection, how women want a guy who's going to take care of them, and then they become controlling and they ruin it for you because
Controlling in what way?
you don't want, yeah, every girl wants to live in a mansion, but you don't want to live in a mansion at the expense of someone yelling at you, someone telling you go cook right now. Like that's no way to live.
Yeah,
You
but
would
that's
much
also if you
rather-
allow it. Like,
But no,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah,
because
100%.
men
You
go-
have to
look at it
no,
this
because
way,
it goes
who's
to their
boundaries?
heads.
Who's paying for the mansion? Like who
Exactly.
gave you the
Okay.
mansion?
But put
Leave.
yourself in their shoes. If you had a guy who is just kind of like doing what's like the male version of lashes, like he's
like
like
a SoundCloud rapper.
he was a SoundCloud rapper,
yeah.
or flipping sneakers or something. But
Okay.
But you're
on
not a
the
slave
low.
though. You can walk away at any time.
Yeah.
But then you don't. Where's your money?
You have
in
your own money.
pockets. Yeah, that's why you have to
It's
have
your
a
free
free
You
to
get
choice.
do
accustomed
something.
to a lifestyle. Like not a lot of people make 200,000 a year. and
I'm
can live
accustomed
like
to the
that.
lifestyle I give myself, and I worry about my money before I worry about finding a man.
Go Queen. Yo, question, Miss Hollywood.
What?
Yeah.
We don't rumble yet.
Huh?
No,
Oh. No, we're not on Rumble.
Come
We're
on,
on
Flash.
YouTube still.
That's a question I want to ask. But
You want to go to Rumble?
Oh, yeah, I was on Rumble.
All right, cool. Guys, we're going to go ahead and go to Rumble.
Otherwise, you're gonna be in jail.
Come on over to Rumble. Rumble.com/freshfit.
I just caught it, bro. I just caught
Yeah.
it.
You caught something?
You guys want about ask?
No.
I have no clue.
Can't read.
All right, just go to Rumble. Fuck it. Guys, come on
All
over at rumble.com/freshfit, man. Rumble.com/freshfit. Come on over right now, guys.
Let's go.
All right.
Okay, I've been dying to ask this question. Is that Adam's apple?
I don't
No, it's not.
It's really not.
That's what
Do
you're
my
going to ask?
tits look fake though?
No, I was just curious.
Fresh stuff.
You already knew he was gonna fumble that before he asked.
Let's move forward. Just to make
Man.
sure. Gotta make sure, man.
Okay.
Just in case.
I see your perspective on what you're saying, like get money and be independent, but I don't think a lot of women share that ideology. They might share it for a period of their time, but it's typically temporary. And I'm willing to bet as you get older, you're probably going to say, damn, like going out and partying and, you know, not having a solid boyfriend is tiring. I want something more stable, because women typically look for stability and security.
I could keep going with you.
Go ahead, continue.
I feel like out of
George.
everything in the world that's unstable, men are the most unstable.
think
Like
so?
men are not well. Yeah.
Okay.
Man, you date.
In what way, though?
Yeah.
Me not being consistent?
I feel like you guys have very toxic views of your role in society, and I feel like that's very trapping for a man. To feel
Toxic in what way?
I feel like men think that they should be providers for one, and I think that
You don't
that's-
think men should be providers?
What should they be then?
I think they should, but I don't think that a man should. I don't think a man should grow up thinking that he has to be a provider. Like I bet you have so many guys commenting on here saying that, like, how do I get a girl if I only make 50K a year? Like, God, that's sad.
Yeah.
That's sad, because shouldn't you be
there's-
able to go out like a girl and be like, oh, if I put on this outfit and do my hair, then maybe like I'll get a girl.
Yeah. I mean, the world
Just as
doesn't.
an individual.
The world doesn't work that way, because women don't put the same importance on beauty that men do, unfortunately.
Okay, and I'm saying that.
It's sad,
That's-
but do you,
it's
date women
trapping.
as a man?
Do I date women
Yeah, as a man.
as a woman?
No, as a man.
Do I date women as a woman?
That's a man.
The
Oh,
point is
okay.
that
Duct
like
tape.
our struggle, like going out every single day, yeah, 50K is average, so to speak. But like at that point in time, like you're going to talk to girls, but on some level, they want to see security, they want to see you can take care of them. So, in all fairness, I mean, we have to make money to provide and be the leader.
Well, maybe that's the problem then. Like, maybe the problem is that once you guys get good with yourselves, then maybe you would find the right woman.
Did I or did I not ask you about 8 minutes ago? Do you want a guy that's taller than you, stronger than you, makes more money than you? And you said yes to all of that, correct?
Yeah.
So
and I'm
your
not
own-
saying
hold on,
that
stop,
getting right
stop,
with
stop.
yourselves means that
Stop.
you don't have to have
Your
make
own
money and
preferences exemplify exactly why men have to get out there and become
you
better.
can be
'Cause you're
a
not gonna
healthy
concede.
person and make
Look,
money.
Look, you're not going to concede for a lower status guy. And
Facts.
guess what? Most women aren't.
Mind,
and that's
body,
okay.
soul. Mind, body, soul. You
What?
can get a woman with mind, body, soul.
Okay.
And you can get a good job with mind, body, soul.
You know,
which
I'm
was
sure
every
there's a
girl's
bunch of homeless
answer.
dudes downstairs right now by 7-Eleven that got
Yeah.
mind, body, and soul.
Mind, body, and soul.
They're like, this is what I'm trying to say when women say a bunch of fucking bullshit, man, that don't make sense. Yo, look, a man doesn't even get the opportunity to show his mind, body, and soul unless he has certain things in place. Smell good, charming, clean teeth, dressed well,
Lambo.
has money, to status, whatever.
That's
a guy
part of
can't even
mind,
open
body,
his
soul.
mouth. He can't even open his mouth and convey himself in an attractive manner unless he has certain things in place. The problem is this. Women look at the finish line, but they don't see the entire race. Men have to run the race, and the women there at the finish line ending with the finished product. The men have to run the race, though, and be prepared for the race. That's what I'm trying to say. But you say that because you're coming from a privileged position as a female where you're selecting the winner that crossed the finish line, but you don't know what they had to do to get to the finish line.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
For both of you, picture like a healthy woman or like an ideal woman. What is her life and what does that look like to you?
I mean, day to day or like over a period of time?
Just like describe like a bio.
She wakes up, showers, facial care, goes to work, comes home, cleans, cooks, repeat, hangs with friends every weekend. Is that not normal?
No, it's not normal.
I mean, I just don't want to deflect from here because you're saying that men should be able to like go to a club and get in for free and get some of the same privileges that women do. What I'm telling you is that we don't operate on should, could, and would. I'm saying what is. Men don't get privileges for being attractive like women do. And that's fine. I'm not knocking that. What I'm saying is that you're saying it should be that way, but you yourself in your own...
Well, I'm just trying to...
interrupting. You yourself in your own preferences wouldn't want that. That's why I asked you, do you want a guy better than you in these certain regards? And you even wanted it. So that proves my point.
But I'm not saying you're giving anything up to do that. I'm saying women too, when their mind, body, and soul, to say that again, is in check, then your teeth are white, your hair is done.
How do you think money is made?
Money is made because you wake up every day.
Sacrifices.
Right.
What you just said that you don't have to make.
I didn't say I don't have to make sacrifices.
No, you quite literally said you don't have to make sacrifices.
I just said that having a lot of things that women are attracted to is a byproduct of being a healthy individual.
Can I add to something?
Am I crazy right now?
Okay.
Yes, you're not making sense, to be honest with you.
Okay.
No,
I just wanted to add something to clarify. But for me, it only took one DM to Aaron just to get on this show as a woman. He just had to look at my pictures and he just said, okay, she's cute. Let me get in here. So, but for Michael here, he had to have such a huge following and he had to make so much money just to get into here. So to prove your point, right?
That women live life on easy mode?
Yeah, we do. We actually do. And I agree. And I agree to that. Even when you go to the club, like
And the one day you got here.
Yeah.
I mean,
one day I got here.
With all due respect, right? Like you've been saying some loony things, but you're able to say loony, not you, her.
Oh.
She's been able to say loony things because she's in a privileged position as a female where she doesn't have to deal with some of the consequences and the severities of real life. Like
Exactly.
men live a way harder life than women do. The reason why women can say dumb shit like emotional connection and mind, body, spirit. Do you see niggas running around saying mind, body, spirit? No, it's fucking go to work or you're not going to get a date. That's how it goes. Men have to live in reality. Only women get the privilege of saying Looney Tune stuff like emotional connection, mind, body, spirit. My sign's a Cancer. I'm the stars align this way, and I'm gonna find a husband. Like, no, men can't be on that weirdo stuff. You can't.
Well, I know a lot of girls that are dating ugly guys that are too fine for them, but they go for them because they're just good people.
Wait, too fine for them?
There is hope.
Like the girl.
That guy's probably bringing something to the table.
There's hoes.
That guy has money.
He has something.
I have a question.
Shut the fresh.
I have a question.
Oh,
Yeah, please.
Have you been with a high value man before? Do you believe you have?
Nope.
Yes.
And what made him high value?
He was very smart. He was he was very smart.
That's
He was smart. I mean, he was successful too. He was cultured. He treated me really well.
What did he do for a living?
He owned a company.
What kind of company?
He owned a lingerie company.
Oh.
I think you should clarify. Like, you mean actually date, right? Not just have sex with?
Yeah,
Is
like
that what you meant?
actually date, like have a
Yeah.
high value man choose
Because women
you
use that
to be-
interchangeably, typically.
Yeah, a high value man choosing you to be by his side to represent him.
Mhm.
Did he claim you?
Yes, to my knowledge.
What happened?
Why did he leave you? Or you left him?
No. He left.
You quiet now, man.
Yeah,
You scared?
I don't really want to talk about it, but
Emotional damage. He broke up with her.
Same story.
Yeah, he broke up with her.
But okay, then second to that, did you feel a way and did you learn things coming out of that relationship that you could have improved as a woman?
Nope.
yeah, absolutely.
Stop the cap.
What were some of those things that you were like, okay, moving forward, I want a high value man. I'm going to be looking and chasing until I
Well,
fix my shit.
I think that I found a lot of things about myself, but I also realized that I don't necessarily think I'm ready for a relationship. Like,
Why?
Because I felt like I loved him with my whole heart, but it wasn't like enough. I just felt like if someone walked around the corner and it was just him like minus a point or plus a point, I would also be curious, and maybe because I'm 22, but I just feel like, I don't know.
You still young. You have a lot.
Maybe
You have a
that's
lot
it,
of
yeah.
life to live.
Yeah.
I mean, 3 years.
I don't know.
I think I just connected something.
What?
Did you cheat on him
No.
or talk to another guy?
No, is that what you connected?
Yeah, I mean, something's off because you have a very like grass greener on the other side kind of mentality. And
Yeah.
typically girls that think that way think they can do better, and a lot of times they can't do better. And then they think they could do better. They get with another guy. That guy doesn't want to take them seriously, and the guy that they left doesn't want to
You
take them
just
back.
assume every girl wants to be taken serious, and that's what really
I think most girls do
bothering
want
me.
to be taken seriously. Yes.
Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah.
That's what you're looking for.
Most girls don't want to recreationally sport fuck people.
Yeah.
If you want to be taken serious, raise your hand real quick.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
there you go.
Most of the women here on the panel want to be taken seriously by a man to some degree.
If
Who
you
wants to play games?
Children.
nobody,
You want to play games?
She's
Who
young. Like,
enjoys-
you have to understand she's young and she's enjoying life.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
She belongs to
what-
the street.
No,
You
we
s-
get it, but we're just saying most girls don't want that though.
but I feel like how old is everyone? Everyone's also my age.
Yeah, they're right around your age.
I mean,
yeah.
yeah.
You just have.
So
different
all of you
viewpoints.
guys are just looking to settle down right now? Because I'm
It changes.
shell-shocked.
Not
Like,
at all.
I'm bamboozled.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Not anytime
You
soon.
would never
but
know.
when the right person comes though, and they have to be high value and they have to
So-
have all those traits,
So
which
do
is a
you,
lot.
do you want to be
Like Myron
taken
was saying,
serious by
like that
everyone?
finish point.
Do you want to be taken serious by everyone?
No, because I don't have to
Right.
prove myself to anyone.
Exactly.
It's about who I care about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Very
So
interesting.
Yeah.
when you're dating, what are you
Yes.
dating for?
I'm just confused by her responses, but it's fine.
I mean, still want to hurt
When I'm
her,
dating,
man.
what
So
am I dating?
Yeah, what are you dating for? Are you dating to find love or are you just dating?
I'm just open. I'm just open. to
sure you're
whatever.
open, all right?
So
For
she
some cock.
carefree. She just living life. She's having fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not
sure.
gonna put like any expectations on it because
I mean, you're pretty young, so you shouldn't. Should be a fun time of your life. You know, when you start hitting, when you start thinking about family, when that come later in your late 20s. But now, I don't think no woman should be rushing into a relationship. Just get your life together. 22 years old, that's when you gotta get your credit right. If you're even gonna bring money to the table, at least have a good credit. Shit. I'll come up with the down payment. We're gonna use your credit.
Mike, you're too nice, bro. I think at 22 years old, she should be looking for. I think she should be looking for a guy right now.
Yeah.
A woman's
2
peak
years
is
too
between
late.
a woman's peak is between 18 and 24.
This ain't Saudi Arabia, motherfucker.
Nah, man. Nah, but here's the thing.
Andrew Tate.
When they polled men from all different countries and backgrounds and ages, they all universally were like, yo, women between 18 and 24 that were the most attractive universally. So I look at it like, if you're at your peak as a female, why not try to get the best guy when your chips are up? I mean, you can wait longer.
Because your mind's not there. Because your mind is excited. I'm excited about life. I'm excited about everybody and like what's happening. where I
Okay,
could go,
and that's
what I could
fine.
do.
That's fine. Yeah, I mean, but here's the thing. Are you okay with the consequences that you might not find your dream man when you're ready to settle down? Are you okay with that?
I wouldn't want to settle down with someone who is with me at this age because my looks. Like, because I look best between 18 and 25, you said, or 24.
Okay, are you aware of the fact that men are predominantly attracted to beauty first in youth?
Well, then fuck men.
Okay.
Fuck men.
That's fine. So are you okay? Were you content with
I'm okay
being
with that,
single
yeah.
throughout
I
your
think I
30s
would
and
rather
40s?
settle down with someone after, when I'm out of my peak. When I'm in my flop
Okay.
era.
Well, here's the thing.
Because
okay, let's have fun with this. Right
know what
now,
you're
you're
gonna say.
probably like Ric Flair, Jeff flying, limousine riding, blah blah blah, right? Living life, right? Cool. You've been
you're
accustomed.
saying, what if I meet the guy?
No, what I'm saying is this. I'm saying you're living your life, right? You're traveling, you're meeting
Mhm,
higher status men, getting certain opportunities given to you. Fantastic. Cool. My question is this. Do you really think you're going to be able to go backwards and get with a regular guy when you're 30 years old?
Well, I don't know. I don't go for all the physical attractives. I don't. I know you think that I'm lying, but
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying if you're here dealing with higher status men now at your peak
I could
and you're having fun with
because
them.
I'm not getting used to it. Like
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I'm getting 2 degrees. I know exactly how much I'm going to be making. Like I trade stocks. I know
So you're going to make more money.
I'm going to make enough money for myself.
Okay, but you're going to make more money at 30 than you do now, correct?
Yeah.
Do you think making more money hurt your chances of finding a guy or increase your chances of finding
Well,
a guy?
I'm making money so that I don't need a guy.
There you go.
No, but do you think by making more money, it's going to hurt your chance of finding a man or help your chance of finding a man? That's my
I think it's
question.
going to help my chances.
Really?
Yeah, even though that's not my focus. I think making money, because then I can, I don't know.
Let's
No,
use a little
don't
bit of
do-
logic here. What percentage of men do you think make $100,000 a year in the United States?
Like 30?
30%?
Yeah.
Can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
The average man makes 40,000 a year, so less than 1%.
But that, yeah.
Oh, really?
In the US or like specifically?
In general.
Yeah, somewhere between 10 to 15% of all Americans make $100,000 a year. That's men, women, everything included. So think about this. You're going to be 30 years old, right? So you're not going to be as hot as you are now. You're going to make more money, which means you have a higher taste in men, but you might not necessarily be as attractive enough to get that guy. And you're going to have certain experiences and certain expectations because you've lived a certain type of life. Do you really think it's going to be easier for you to find a man at 30 years old when you make more money and you're kind of stuck in your ways than now?
I'm not sure. I can't tell you because I've never been 30. Like, I don't know. But from what you're saying, it'll probably be harder. I
Using
think it will be a
logic.
lot harder for me to find someone versus when I'm 22. But that's not what I'm going to choose to spend my years thinking about.
I
and
can
worried
speak for that
about.
even now. Like I'm 22, pretty close to there right now. And just the mere fact that I'm a successful young woman is very intimidating to a lot of men. 100%. It comes off in the way I speak. It comes off in like my personality, just like the aura I give off.
Yeah, blend.
It's intimidating.
Yeah,
And
blend.
it is what it is.
I just shudder to think that like if the guy is successful and finds out that you were traveling Ric Flair jets and Lambos and cars, and then you say, you know what, I'm done with this lifestyle. Take me all these cocks. I want to come with you. I wouldn't want that girl myself. I'm just saying, like after all that. I mean,
Who's
what
going to
man?
tell you?
No, but your actions are gonna tell me like how you move, how you operate. Looking at your Instagram, I'm gonna see everything.
Yep.
Ladies, you want to hear a
So
secret?
is the relationship with you worth me not having 2 years of
Cocks?
crazy, amazing experiences?
Just say different cocks. Just say.
Oh shit. Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's not your
No, that's
car.
not what I'm saying.
That's not your.
No,
You didn't
no.
pay for that trip. Come on.
What?
Just say cocks.
No,
Penis.
no, it's not even about that.
Penis.
What's it about then?
We can go on girls' trips too.
That's even worse.
What happens on girls' trips?
Cancun, Miami.
Yep.
We know Michael. Motherfucker.
Allegedly, Michael's a man of God.
I mean, look, man. I'll just keep it 1,000 with y'all. This is how men look at Instagram. If I go on a girl's profile and I see her in Saint-Tropez, Dubai, on a fucking private jet, in a Lamborghini, etc., you know what I think?
She's selling pussy.
Ho,
Right.
ho,
Concierge.
ho. You know why I say that shit?
Ho,
Because
ho,
women
ho.
don't pay for these luxuries. Men typically do. So if I see a girl in luxurious locations, in foreign whips, etc., I know chicks don't buy that shit. Men do.
Listen, I'll go even deeper. Van Cleef necklace, bracelet,
Yeah.
works
Like-
at Target.
I don't think women understand, like, when you put certain things on your IG or you have certain experiences, guys in the back of their mind, they're like, oh, you've been to Ibiza.
Yeah.
Oh, you went on a girls trip there. Oh, you were in Tulum last week. Oh, you were on a private jet. Oh, he's going to pretend like, oh, that's so cool. But in the back of his mind, yeah, this girl's only getting sex. I'm not taking her seriously. That's how men think.
But men don't want to take a woman serious by your logic. So it's like, why is a girl gonna bend around backwards and change her whole life for a
Who
guy
said that?
who will turn to the next bitch that walks through the door? Like, because no
you
bitch
wanna-
is special, right?
Because they're not. But your goal is to become the main girl, not a
But
side
why
girl.
is that my job when I'm on a girl's trip in Ibiza? Like, why is that my job? You're saying to give that up to just work and climb up the ladder to be the main girl when there's 4 other bitches and that's not what we want.
Speaking of IG, I have our
No,
IG
what I-
open.
Thank you.
What do you? No, you're missing the entire point. If your guys are always going to want to have other women, but what I'm saying is that women need to work on being the main girl. You get the last name, you get the ring, you get the actual relationship. He actually gives a shit about you. He provides you with security versus these other girls are just getting fucked. It's not the same. Do you understand that there's girls that are in the sex only category and then there's women in the relationship category? Just like I'm sure you probably have a bunch of dudes that are in the friend zone category and then guys are in the sex category. Those guys in the friend zone are probably never going to elevate. Same thing with girls that we put in the sex zone only. Now, what I'm telling you is with your behavior, you're going to be put in the sex only category by a majority of men that you might find attractive.
And her IG.
AKA Mark Cox.
Like, that's all I'm telling you. I'm warning. I'm just telling you, like, yo, Do what you want. Live this lifestyle, the city girl lifestyle. But a lot of guys are not going to respect you for it. And you're going to have a tough time finding a guy down the